We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Miami Marlins. Major League Baseball on MLB Network is next. Caleb Smith gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
This ought to be interesting to see how this guy bounces back from last year when he had an ERA over 4. I know his team is expecting better things from him this year, but we'll see if he can continue to get a little bit better, limit the number of walks, and also limit the number of hits per 9 innings.
And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Joyce is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning. Here's Didi Gregorius. In 8 at-bats in the series, he's collected 3 hits. Pitch is swung on and hit toward Villar at second. Reined in. And very quickly they're 2 gone to start the inning. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Bryce Harper. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they come in a real funk to start the year. Still searching for what's been an elusive first win. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Digging in, Jonathan Villar. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, come in feeling good as they're 2-0 to start the new year.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind, and that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps, line to line. This team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one.
And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. Now in the box, Miguel Rojas. His history with Jake Arrieta. He's 5 for 14. He also has 1 home run. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Sent on the ground out to second. Kingery's there. And there's out number 2. Up next for Miami, Corey Dickerson. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Arrieta into the windup. Here's his offering. Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there.
It's pretty tough for a hitter to go up there looking for a first pitch changeup, and a good job of dropping it in for strike 1.
Hoskins grabs it cleanly, and he'll step on the bag. Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Takes this the other way to right. And a dive, but it rattles in and out of the glove.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
To the plate now, JT Realmuto. Popped him up. Rojas calls for it. Makes the play, 1 away. So next to the plate for the Phils, Gene Segura. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. To second for 1. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do. And that'll bring in Garrett Cooper, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. 1-1 now the count to the Marlins first baseman. Pitch on the way. Reached for and popped into the air, back behind second. Kingery backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out. At the plate, Brian Anderson. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. In there for strike one, 0-1. Arrieta has become known as a starting pitcher that frequently works deep into games. The kind of guy you want on the staff when your team needs some rest because he tends to eat up innings all by himself. Got him.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
0-1 the count. Changeup gets him out in front for strike two. Changeup, and he ain't buying it. 1-2. Wow, this one bounces off the pitcher. Great support from his infield, though, as that's the third out. Weird way to end the inning. Miami down in order. Digging in, Scott Kingery, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one. Grounded back up the middle, scooped up. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Settling in now, Adam Hazley. He'll get to take his first cuts here. In there, no balls and a strike.
One of the things you want to do to get a starting pitcher out of there is make him get his pitch count up, but these guys aren't being very patient.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Dickerson's there, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting ninth.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Jake Arrieta, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike one.
Jumped ahead with strike one there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
Skied into straightaway right. Ramirez is in his tracks now, and that will retire the side. Phillies down. So stepping in, Harold Ramirez, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Count now a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike two. This is foul right side. Sent out to straightaway center field. Long run for the center fielder. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. So striding forward now, Jorge Alfaro. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
88 on a changeup. I remember when an 88-mile-an-hour fastball wasn't all that bad. Man, the game's changing.
Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. Into the corner and slicing foul. Marlins are still on the lookout for their first hit of the ball game. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Down the left field line and deep. And they can't run it down. Arrieta into the windup. Here's the 0-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So the next hitter to dig in will be Andrew McCutchen. First offering on its way. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Line drive to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
Now batting.
So the base is empty here with one away. And here's the left-handed hitting shortstop Didi Gregorius now. Fouled away. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Grounded to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The right fielder, number 3, Bryce Harper.
Here's Bryce Harper now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First delivery to him on the way. On the ledger for the Phillies to this point. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. He takes the turn and heads for second. The throw is wild and it gets away.
When you play with fire, you have to expect to get burned once in a while. He's about as hot as you can get right now. They continue to pitch to him, and he continues to make them pay. Nice double off the wall here.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. Joyce retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More from MLB Network Saturday Baseball after this. Ready now for the Marlins, Jonathan Villar back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the second time here tonight. Standing in, Miguel Rojas.
Not shortstop.
Now a swing and a fly ball. On the move is Harper, and no one will track it down. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Gets him looking up around the letters.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. What's even more important is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
Corey Dickerson is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. And Dickerson behind 0-2 now.
Hey, as a hitter right here, you can't be leaning out over. I know those first 2 pitches were in the outer half, but nothing sane.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. Through 4, still tied, 0-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I talked with Philadelphia's manager during the break about the Phillies' offensive production to this point, and he told me that they have to find a way to be more patient at the plate. He said that although he's not against swinging at the first pitch, today they're doing so way too often and at well-executed pitches. As a result, 6 of their at-bats have resulted in outs on just the first pitch.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. All set for the start of the inning. Now to the plate, JT.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. Gone to lead off the inning. JT Realmuto with a solo shot. First home run of the campaign for him, and the Phillies grab a 1-0 lead.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, it's not the end of the world.
And that'll bring up Gene Segura. He swings and grounds it to short, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guy swinging first pitch.
No, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first two pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
Joyce, patrolling center, makes the play, 1 out. Now at the plate, Adam Hazley. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Line to the right side. Ramirez makes the catch, and now they might be able to double them off at first. On to first, a double play. But the Phillies strike first on this solo home run. On to the bottom of the 5th. It's now 1-0 Philadelphia. Welcome back to Miami as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production, and he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
Thank you, Heidi. So here's the cleanup hitter, Garrett Cooper. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Now the pitch.
1-1.
The 1-0 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. A dive, and he knocks it down.
Hey, listen, D-Roll, they're not going to complain at all. A base hit is a base hit, even though that's an infield single. And hopefully that's a good sign that things are about to turn for them in this one.
Yeah, there hasn't been a fight at the bat rack, per se, Dan, in this one. I don't care what knock. I don't care if it's a swinging bunt or a home run into the streets. This could get the offense going.
Cooper on at first, nobody out. Here's a pop-up now. Gregorius is under it. He's got it 1 away. Here's Matt Joyce now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. 1 ball, no strikes to count. In there, 1-1. Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone. Right back to the mound for Arrieta. There's 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So put another 0 on the board as they've been held scoreless through 5. 5 innings complete. It's the Phillies 1 and the Marlins nothing. Next up will be the Phillies pitcher, Jake Arrieta. Opportunity to bat for himself with his guys up a run here in the 6th. First delivery to him on the way. A bouncer up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
He came to play today, not just only on the bump right there. He's thrown the ball well, but on the offensive side of the ball, he's able to contribute and help this offense put itself in position to score some more runs.
Into center field, line drive base hit.
Sometimes the first pitch is the best pitch you'll see all at bat. Definitely coming out of his shoes, aggressive style. First pitch, base hit up the middle.
So now to the plate, Didi Gregorius. And he puts it on the ground to second. Fielded cleanly. One there. On to first to complete the double play. And Bryce Harper will dig in at the plate. Runner in scoring position with Sugan. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. Now a ball lined to the left side. But foul. 1 run, 6 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. And it's fouled away. This is pulled into right, and despite being down 0-2, he delivers anyway with a big base hit. Notch 1 in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. It's a 2-0 ball game. Runners going.
Boy, Dero, so close to getting the strikeout there. Needed to make one more pitch and didn't throw a good enough.
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. So 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the home half. It's the Phillies 2 and the Marlins nothing. Into the box, Harold Ramirez will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
The great equalizer, the changeup. That was a really good job of getting him to offer that one out of the zone. And it was all set up by the fact that he got ahead in the count and forced the hitter to have to protect. That's the name of the game.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the game plan is today. Too many early swings. They got to be a little bit more patient at the plate.
Oh, and he misses it. John Birdie will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Runner at second here with 1 man out. And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. And it's gone.
Hey, every once in a while, this speed guy will jump up and bite one. He absolutely crushed that baseball. Doesn't fit his usual tool description, but he can go deep if you leave one over the heart of the plate.
Now back, second baseman.
Into the box, Jonathan Villar. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. No hits to this point. Now the pitch. Liner towards second. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. And a half-hearted throw to first by the right fielder, but he's in there easily.
Hey, they say in this game you better have a short memory. Well, that's obviously the case with this batter. He came into that third at-bat after getting his ticket punched twice and was able to get a single.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. A ball and a strike. A ball and 2 strikes now.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call from the same location over and over and over.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. A swing and a ground ball to third, but a foul ball, 1-1. Arrieta sets. Here's the pitch.
No, inside.
Man at first with 2 out in a 2-2 ball game. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. But 2 in the inning for the Marlins thanks to the 2-run home run. The 5, 6, and 7 hitters to start the 7th, and we are tied 2-2. Eliezer Hernandez will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far. Now batting, JT Realmuto comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Here comes the first pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back goes Joyce to the track, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double.
The third baseman.
Wow, he was willing that thing to get out of here. Would have given them the lead right here late in the game, but it ends up hitting off the wall.
And he has just given them the lead late as this is down for extra bases. To second now, but he's safe as a run is also in, and with it, they take the lead.
Second baseman.
Boy, those have to feel really good, D-Roy. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the 2nd inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
Swing and a flare hit toward right. Here comes the right fielder. A dive, but it's off his glove. The throw to third. The tag, and they got him at third. What a throw. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Now back, the center fielder, Adam Hazley.
So now to the plate, Adam Hazley. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Spin and a throw back to second, and late reactions, and they got him. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. 1 for the Phillies here on the RBI double. Get up and stretch, and Philadelphia's taken a 3-2 lead. Digging in once again, Garrett Cooper.
This thing.
The first baseman, Garrett Cooper.
Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. Sir Anthony Dominguez gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Sir Anthony.
Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup, 0-1.
Great job by the pitcher right there to pull the string. He knew he had an aggressive hitter at the plate, somebody who was sitting on fastball and ready to do damage, and he was able to slow him down right there and get him off balance.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. In now, Brian Anderson. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. And he watches one split the middle here, 1-1. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. 1-2.
Count is 1-2.
Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2. Too high. Ball 3.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. This one's down to third. Segura has it, and that will conclude matters here in the second. Jay Bruce is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th.
Number 9, Jay Bruce.
First pitch is a slider called for a strike. Line hard toward right center. And that's a base hit, so he does his job off the bench here to open up the 8th.
Hey, this is perfect storm right here. This is how big innings start. You put a crooked number up on the board when the pitcher leads off an inning with a huge knock.
Line drive to left. But this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number 1. On to first, and they get the double play. Coming to the plate now, Didi Gregorius. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down.
Hey, not an easy thing to do right there, Debro, with that stacked infield on the right side. You hit it through where the shift is, have to hit that in the right place at the right time.
Yeah, he found a good result right there, Dan. Pitcher actually executed right there. Got him to hit it where he wanted to. Put good barrel, good contact on that ball, and was able to find the hole.
Here comes the first pitch.
This is why pitching is so difficult. You're cruising along to give up a hit. Now you've got to lock in and get this middle part of the order done.
Runner! And there he goes towards second. Skied down the left field line. Dickerson on the move. But this will land untouched. The 0-2 home. Runner going a second time. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. Ramirez has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. Phillies strand. Adam Morgan is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 46.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. Stepping into the box, Harold Ramirez. He flew out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim most recently. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball. Morgan is among a dying breed, those lefty specialists whose roles are changing with the new rules around reliever usage. And that's the first out. Standing in, Jorge Alfaro. He reached on an error and later scored his last time up. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Behind 0-2 now. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. And there are 2 away now. Jesus Aguilar will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Yimi Garcia enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. High in the air out to center field. Joyce is there. 1 out.
Now batting.
JT Realmuto will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. Oh, and he gets a hold of this one as it's in the air to deep left. Does he have another one? He does. It's another home run. A solo shot here to left. His second home run of the game, and it's given the Phillies a 4-2 lead.
The bullpen is going to have to take care of business in the bottom half of this inning, but they're going to be able to throw a lot freer that they've got that extra run to play with. Insurance runs are always huge.
The third baseman, number 2.
Gene Segura standing in, and he'll quickly send a line drive to center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away. Without much trouble for the second out. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line towards center field. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. So he picks on the first pitch here and is able to extend the inning.
Ambush tactics right there, but he didn't try and do too much. He stayed in there and just drove it back up the middle.
Standing in now, Adam Hazley. Runners off for second. In there, a base hit. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double. Davey Grion will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
For Philadelphia, number 73, Davey Grion.
And this is on the outside corner for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Oh, they think they may have gotten him again. This one's hit deep to left field, and for the second time in the inning, the gopher ball will come back to bite him. It's a home run. So that's his first home run in the big leagues, and it's fair to say it's a moment he'll never forget.
Well, there's no doubt about that, Matt. People ask him 50 years from now who he hit it off of and what stadium he was playing in, and he'll remember it all. Heck, he'll probably remember what kind of pitch it was, too. Hopefully he can get the ball back so that can go in his trophy case forever.
Adam Conley takes over now with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9.
Number 61, Adam Conley. The left fielder.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need.
And the throw is in time to get him to. Hector Neris will come on in relief. As he'll make his second appearance of the season. So far. Roman Quinn is also into the ball game as he'll assume duties in left field.
Your attention, please. This game for the Phillies.
Here comes the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Neris stands 6'2" and throws from the right side. He's a veteran of 7 years at the major league level. Hard hit ball to short, taken in by Gregorius. And there's one down now.
Now batting, shortstop, Miguel Rojas.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Miguel Rojas. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Strike one to start the at-bat. 1 out, nobody on. Hit hard to the right, but foul. Here it comes, 0-2. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. So striding in, Corey Dickerson. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th.
Hey, not too often we see this hitter come outside his game plan, outside the zone, but that pitch was just so tempting.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
And this evening's ends at a 7-2 finish. The Phils jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Jake Arrieta earns his first win of the season. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and Heidi Watney on the field, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies. 7 runs on 15 hits. 1 error. They left 5 men on base. For the Marlins, 2 runs on 3 hits. No errors. They left 2 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 17 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.